day, my name is Dela Yimibo and I'm your export doctor. In today's video, we're going to be looking at another very important product of coconut, but today is coconut flour. Coconut flour. Now, we've looked at coconut as a product, but today we are looking at coconut flour. Why are we looking at coconut flour? Coconut flour is a derivative of coconut. And by the way, it has export value. Coconut flour is derived from the dry and grinded meat of coconut. That's the copra of coconut, of mature coconut. The process involves the removal of the oil from the copra, drying it, and finally grinding it into a powder after removing the liquid, that's the water and the oil. And the remaining flesh is dried, finally grind into a soft powder. Coconut flour is often, therefore, a byproduct of the coconut milk and oil production. Coconut flour is often a byproduct of coconut milk and oil production. It has some very interesting features for properties. Number one, texture. It has a fine texture. It has a fine, soft, and somewhat powdery texture. The color is range from white to light brown, depending on the drying process and browning. It has a distinct coconut flavor and aroma, and it can be a plus in some recipes, but might overpower others. It's gluten-free, a great option for people with celiac disease or with gluten sensitivity. Coconut flour is a good source of dietary fiber, which can aid digestion and promote gut health. Coconut flour is low in carbohydrate, low carb, compared to wheat flour, and its lower carbohydrate make it appealing for low carb diet. So for those that want low carb diet, coconut flour is a very good one for them. For export specification, it's naturally low in fat. The fat is expected to be between 8 and 10. So for export, fat should be between 8 and 10%. Moisture, 6 to 8% is crucial to ensure shelf life. The fiber is around 55 to 60%. It's predominantly fiber, contributing to digestive health and safety. Particle, final grind particle are below 200 micron, ensure better blending and smooth texture. It's used in baked goods, so this is good for baked goods. Color can range from white to light brown, and aroma is soft, a subtle, natural, sweet coconut aroma is an indicative of its freshness. It's a gluten-free alternative. It's a very good product for nutrition because it contains vitamin and minerals, iron and potassium. It's low in carbohydrate. It can absorb absorbing property that make it to be used in recipe requiring more liquid than traditional flour. Texture and flavor. Coconut flour imparts a subtle coconut flavor to baked goods, adding a pleasant topical touch. So it's used in baked goods. It's used as thickening agent. It can be used to blend. Coconut flour is often blended with gluten-free flour or almond flour to improve texture and has humongous health benefits with great affordability. Now, the demand is not so high, but it's in some hundreds of millions of dollars. Actually, about $340 million import value demand, but over $300 million. That's a lot, actually, because $1 million today in Nigeria is a billion naira. That's over 300 billion. Who are the major buyers? France is a major buyer, 12.9, about 13%. France, about 13%, $43 million. Followed by Germany, 12.2%. Followed by Canada, 10.6%. Followed by United Kingdom, 6.4%. And followed by United States, 6%. So if you are looking to export coconut flour, France, Germany, Canada, United Kingdom, and United States are markets you might want to take a second look at. How then do you package this product? There's a primary packaging, which is supposed to be a moisture-resistant, airtight packaging to prevent spoilage and maintain freshness. The packaging size varies depending on the demand. It could be 500 grams, it could be 1 kg, it could be 2 kg, depending on the demand in the export market. It can also be exported in bulk, usually in a sack. It's important that it's well sealed to prevent moisture, prevent contaminants, and prevent pests. Protective measure. Incorporate protective measures like desiccant, oxygen absorber inside the packaging to control moisture level and extend the shelf life of coconut flour. Secondary packaging. Secondary packaging like carton and boxes is used to group and protect individual units of the coconut flour. Now, let's move on to the documentation required if you are exporting coconut flour. Of course, you expect to see invoice, commercial invoice. You expect to see packing list, bill of lading, and certificate of origin. Now, you notice these documents are consistent. Where the difference comes in is phytosanitary certificate will be required in some countries. Certificate of analysis or health certificate also required. Some countries want to confirm the gluten-free claim, and also allergen labeling is important. More importantly, if you're exporting from Nigeria, you need a NAFDAC certificate. Evidence that NAFDAC has certified this item for export. Also importantly, is the fact that you need to avoid the pitfalls. Number one pitfall of this product is moisture. It can absorb moisture, leading to clumping and mold growth. Ensure it's dry. Moisture. Inconsistency in particle size is another concern. Strict milling and sieving is important to ensure consistent particle size. Contamination with foreign matter, dirt, and substances can compromise product quality. So implement a stringent quality control measure in the course of processing. Remember, it contains fat, so it can become rancid, oxidation of the oil. Store flour in cool, dry place away for direct sunlight in order to minimize the impact of rancidity. Now, export hack for coconut flour is what you have just listened to. It's a product, about 1 hour plus product with so many other things being discussed, purchasers, pricing, and a number of other things. But this is a YouTube video, so it's a very short version of it. If you want to export coconut flour, please get export hack for coconut. We have hack into the export of coconut flour, particularly the mechanism for getting by and getting ready to be able to export this product. My name is Dela Emibo, and I'm your export doctor, and I'm signing out.